We've seen some astonishing Grand Prix here over the years, haven't we? The drama of 2015 is a recent example. Jenson Button's first win on a wet track in 2006, or in 1997, Damon Hill's heartbreak in the Arrows after a late gearbox failure cost him what would have been the team's only ever victory. What a wonderful place this is to come racing today. Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. Valtteri Bottas lines up on pole position, with Charles Leclerc alongside. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Red, Sebastian Vettel and Stroll, Hamilton, Magnussen, Norris and Lucas Faber, Sainz, Ricciardo, Pierre Gasly and Raikkonen, Perez, Grosjean, Nico Hülkenberg and George Russell. Butler and Alexander Albon picks up the last spot on the grid. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track.
Alrighty.
You should have some space going into the first corner, so try to keep it tidy.
Will do, Jeff. Alright, everybody, welcome to the Hungarian Grand Prix. It's another rain race. Looks like it's going to be a rain to light rain kind of setup. I imagine we'll go to inners some point mid-race, if I had to guess. We'll just try to survive till then. It's going to be a really long race because this is a slow track to begin with, so I'm just going to get right into it. Not waste any time. A low RPM launch and hope for the best. Oh man, could not get any grip. I'm getting passed on both sides. This car to my inside somewhere. I don't know where they fit. I don't know how it just came out in fourth still. I don't know where this turn is. I found it, I found it. I'm like leaning forward to get closer to the monitor because I honestly just cannot see the track. Certainly don't need power mode 5. I need power mode -1. I don't know that I've been full throttle yet. Right here, our first full throttle. And it lasted for a second. Easy car. Full throttle now. All right. Okay, that was okay of a start. I'm not disappointed with that. Could have gone much worse. I'm worried about these next few laps before the track starts to get dry at all. That's when I really seem to struggle in these conditions. See how much they gapped me out of there. So maybe just try to hold on to as many positions as I can for this first half of the race. Stay off the curbs, they are super slippery. It's hard to do here, this track's so narrow. You gotta use some curb to get around. I honestly feel like I'm on ice. I've never driven on ice, but I have to assume that's what it feels like. Have to try to not panic and Hope that we can at least hang in the top 10 or something for this race. Back here in all the mist now. Can't see anything.
We're expecting the rain to get better in around 5 minutes. Light rain in 5 minutes' time.
Light rain in 5, that's earlier than I expected. I suspect we'll be on inners by halfway then, if not sooner. Jeez.
We're accumulating some wear on the MGUK. To manage this, we'll need to lower our ERS deployment mode.
I don't think that's going to be a problem today, Jeff. That was a pretty good lap. Yeah, we went a fast sector 3. It's where we've been fast all weekend. Seems to hold true in the rain.
Right, we have a very worn-out MGUK. Our battery charge speed is suffering, and if it gets much worse, we could be forced to retire.
How bad is it? 58%? Shut up, Jeff! Good lord! He made it sound like it was about to explode. What an idiot. You know, anytime I think that I'm just the dumbest person I've ever met, I'll remember Jeff. There's at least one virtual person dumber than me.
It's not a perfect situation, but I don't think we have cause to move on to a different tire yet.
Oh, no, definitely not. This is still pretty torrential right now. There's an exit. Yep, there it is. Couldn't find the exit of the turn. I knew it was there somewhere. That's not gonna help. Like Sector 1's where I've really been struggling the most. I think it's because I can't get down to the power enough out of there. Pretty good through there. Well, that's fun. Imagine how fun it would be to see them doing that, though. I feel bad for them now. They're not allowed to have any fun. No fun allowed. Bad Sector 2. Seems like whenever I get really tucked up into their mist, that's when my time really falls off. Uh-oh. Boy, lucky to not lose a position there. I guess I hopped the cushion, if you will. Well, ride that mist now. Should be able to put in a cracking lap time. If I stop spinning the tires. Definitely a pretty good dry lane visually. I don't think there is any physically there, but visually it's there. Whoops. Oh, we'll just cruise over those curves. Being out of the mist has made me too confident. There's a treacherous turn right there. It's treacherous in the dry, as we saw in qualifying, or practice, whatever that was. I think it's qualifying Q1. Let's try and stay to the inside of this one. It tried to hop out on me there, but it actually just rotated quite well. Starting to build a little gap signs now. And there it goes. Just walking a fine line that I don't have the balance for. Tightrope walker, I am not. Formula One driver, I am not. Well, it feels like, I don't know if because they're too hot or what, but it feels like the car has suddenly lost a lot of grip everywhere. Look at how uncomfortable it looks. Guess that's heat, but I don't know, you'd think 84 degrees Celsius doesn't seem like it would be so bad. I don't really know the heat range of these wet tires though. Yeah, that was just a bad lap overall. Alright, yeah. It's kind of come around now that I've pulled them off. Not too bad. Really pushed it through there. I'm paying the price down here. I feel like the flaw I'm finding, maybe it's a flaw, maybe it's what they intended, but it seems like anytime you ever get sideways, the car loses grip for a lap. Like every single sideways moment makes the tires go greasy. And that seems a little excessive, especially in rain conditions, where friction's so reduced. There's no way you're like graining or blistering a tire doing that. There's a stoppage up ahead. Something has the field really bundled up all of a sudden. That's a nice all green lap. is good for us if we're reeling that pack back in. Maybe the conditions are slowly working our way now. I wouldn't be surprised if we go inners here within a few laps. Alright. Yep. There's track here somewhere. Oh, that is so bad.
We're happy with the current tyre condition. They should last a while yet, so don't worry about them.
We're okay with the condition, but what about the compound? Is this the right tire to be on? Guess nobody's pitting.
The new strategy is available on the MFD.
Sure. That's really not much of a change. I just wanted to pit a lap earlier. I have a feeling that's going to change again. Boy, this is treacherous. Surprised they made it through there clean. That's tight. We made it work though.
Check your MFD for a new strategy option.
Aha.
Confirmed.
Yep. That's what I thought was about to happen. As these tires are getting very warm. That's warm, not worn. There's not a lot of standing water. Hamilton also pit. A lot of people did. Some didn't, which we might be able to leapfrog a few cars that don't. With any luck, if we don't get held on pit road, that'll be a big factor.
Go. Exit
Not
now.
too bad, not too
Racing
bad.
on the exit. Release, release.
I like, by the time he's done saying release, we're already at the end of pit road.
One stop left in this strategy.
Thought it was about to run us into the back of Hamilton. Alright, how are these tires? I'm gonna be very cold right now. I'd say they're definitely a little quicker. The Delta's been dropping pretty steadily. Some of these cars they have in pit are going to be a problem for us if they don't go immediately. Gonna hold us up. I think we were pretty far ahead of Raikkonen already. Alright, there you go.
Kimi is in the pit.
I didn't mean to hit that. Go away! It doesn't look like I don't think we passed anybody in it. Maybe one. I don't remember where we were, to be honest. Yeah, I think we got around Vettel or... No, Leclerc? No, we were already around Leclerc, so I don't think we gained anything. We certainly didn't lose anything. So that's good. Easy now. Feels like maybe there's a little too much water on the track for these tires. Like they're not quite in their range yet. But it's close. I mean, they're certainly faster than the wets. I think we were pretty close to Hamilton's lap time there. That car exiting pits was a distraction. Who was that, Stroll? So I did gain a position in the sequence, off the P5. So I guess the question is now, does it light rain the rest of the race, or does it go dry? Since they were already so far off in the forecast. I'd rather it just stayed like it is, but it's just impossible to know what's gonna happen. Still tippy-toeing. Still death gripping the wheel. I had recorded last week's really early because I was going up to Goods for the weekend. And when I got back here today, hey, fast lap us! When I got back here today to record, wheel was very, very sticky, so I must have been sweating a lot that last race.
The track is drying, but it's going to take a while to clear the standing water off the line. Don't start thinking about slicks just yet.
I don't want to think about them at all, unless it's going to be a real clear divide. I wouldn't complain if it like ended in the dry, because I feel like we have a car that is a monster in the dry. But if it's gonna go back and forth, I don't want it. I just don't want it. It's so good in Sector 2.
They're speeding up again, so I expect they fix whatever the problem was.
Okay. I didn't want to know who anyway. Wow, we are definitely currently the fastest car on track. I think it's because I'm following Hamilton. He's being an excellent tour guide at the moment. I have just enough of a gap to him that I can have a slightly better lap time at the end of the lap. Whoa, buddy. Don't like that. Don't like that either. Alright, I let it get sideways, so now I gotta, like, baby it around for a little while. That seems to be the name of the game. Baby it around 2019. Holding pretty tight to him still. Just really good in sectors 2 and 3. If I could figure out what I'm doing in sector 1, I'd be set. Dang it, Hamilton. That's what I figured was happening. Oh, Leclerc now fastest. Boy, did he just rocket out of there. What happened? We were 5/10 up on Delta, and he just left us like we were standing still. Wait, what just happened? Why are we 6/10 up all of a sudden? What is going on? I guess the track just clicked over a setting or something? Yeah, it's like we both just got super speed. Full second faster right now. Over. This is crazy. Visually, nothing has changed. Yeah, I bet that was a fast lap. 33.1.
The radar's showing a clear patch on its way. There's about 10 more minutes of this rain.
10 minutes, huh? Boy, we're gonna have to baby these tires then. Otherwise, we'll be pitting twice. We don't want that. Guess it depends on if 10 minutes really means 10 minutes or not. You know how wrong it has been in the past. You also know how long it's taken the track to dry out on occasion, too. It might be 10 minutes till the rain stops, but 20 minutes until the track is dry. If that's the case, they might be at the end of the race. It was originally scheduled to be a 55-minute race, but the pace has definitely been much higher because it got drier. Pace got higher because it got drier. Don't call me a squire. Are we on the right tire? Does anybody know an engineer for hire? Little baby slide there. And there. Fuel becoming an issue already. Looks like we're catching Vettel. Hamilton just kind of pulling me along, I think. I don't think I'd be nearly as quick without his guidance around the track. Oh no! Well, I guess we're the only ones scoring points for this team today, assuming we score points. Bad weekend for Kimmy. Look, I'm starting to get a little messy here. Perhaps a little bit of complacency setting in. Still closing on Vettel though. Not seeing any change in the weather yet. It's a bit hard to say when you're in another car's spray.
Caution, caution.
Supposed to be where Kimmy's car quit. Yep. Boy, that would have been an interesting call if it had gone to a safety car.
Green flag.
So I got his car out of the way.
2 laps until the pit window. You'll be on inters for the next stint.
Ugh. I don't know about that. I feel like we'd be better off trying to extend this run out as long as we can. They think the dry weather is on its way. Easy.
Okay, the weather's certainly eased off for the time being, but we've still got a lot of standing water out there.
Right.
I'm happy for you to stay out on the inters for now.
I mean, I'm still seeing rainfall personally. Pretty much everywhere. They must be saying it's about to end. 15 laps to go. Am I back on standard? Yeah. Seemed like the track got really good for a minute there, like we turned some real quick laps, and then it kind of went back. Or these tires just wore out too much to be turning those laps anymore. Still closing on Vettel. funny. Boy, the heart rate got me now. Like, you know, pack like this in the mist. Still very challenging conditions.
Pit window open. Let's box this lap.
I don't think we should. I think that would be a bad idea. %. Yeah, there's no reason to yet. They were like 50% maybe. I think we easily have another 7 to 10 laps.
Okay, looks like some of those puddles are clearing. We're still on the right time for the time being, but we're not a million miles away from slick conditions.
It's hard to say whether I'm seeing rain or just mist. I think I see rain. Still, I definitely see some clearing in the sky as well, though. Looks like they're going in for more inners. Well, I guess we're gonna be the ones to find out.
It looks like we'll be running on a dry track soon. Back to dry shortly.
It's still sprinkling, but they're talking a lot about the dry track. This is the first time I've really had to fend for myself this whole race, though, so it's gonna be a little treacherous. So I'll just have to watch my delta. Which is a bit hard because they grayed it out because we're supposed to be pitting. Might be a little easier in some sections without the mist, but in others it's harder to not have anything to reference to. Like there. Much easier to overdrive. Very light rain over here, if any. But it could be another 5 laps yet before it actually dries out.
Get in this lap, and remember the speed limit. We'll be penalized if we exceed it. Keep that in mind as you
There ain't
approach.
good rain down here yet. There they go. Well, if nothing else, we're going to lead this race today. If it goes dry soon enough, we can win this race today. I'm telling you, it's possible. And I don't feel like these tires have fallen off enough that we're going to be at a huge disadvantage staying out longer if we do end up having to do more inners. I guess another question is, do we have to do more inners? Could we just not pit? Or is the tire wear going to be too bad? It's much harder on my own, I can tell you that much. It's so much harder to know what an appropriate pace is. Curious what their lap times are going to be. If they're doing a lap a second quicker than my fast lap, then we might be in trouble. Still setting good sector 3 times. I need to nail these laps just to have some kind of safety net. That was a great first sector. Still feels pretty good to me. Now we know the name of the game here. No slicks until they enable DRS. That is the official switchover point. If you switch before that, you are screwed.
We expect the tyres are getting a bit worn at this point. You may notice a gradual loss in grip. They should still have a bit left though.
Yeah, I would say they do. Doesn't feel that bad. Honestly, I would say it doesn't feel bad at all. Especially as the track is drying. Oh, wait, other way. Fast lap, yeah, the track's definitely drying out. There's some areas like this where it's dry. There's other areas where it's still a little drizzly. Missed off the tires there. Pretty dry over here as well. I think Sector 3 was the last place with rain. Gotta be real careful. So we are definitely on tires that are not ideal for the conditions. I don't know if we have a new set of softs to put on or not. I don't think we do. Nice as that would be. Got like 16 seconds to burn here, so I don't need to push too hard. Still a bit of spray off the tires. It's visually very hard to see the water, but that lets us know that there's some. Starting to get a little skaty. Seeing the tire temperatures are climbing a lot. I haven't seen any sprinkles in a while. I think this will be our last lap on Enters. If I had to guess, I've been wrong before. Yeah, it's definitely overheating the tires quite a bit. Still have a lot of lead, so I need to just not overdrive it. I'm a bit worried it's going to pit them before it pits me, though. We haven't seen DRS yet. 15 seconds. It's coming down. They ought to pit again as well. A little bit of blue sky there. I haven't heard them say anything about any more rain incoming. This is another one of those cases where I'm shocked at how long the changeover has taken. Really am shocked. It's really rough down here for some reason.
I don't think the line is really dry enough yet to start thinking about slicks. Let's hold on to the inters for a while longer.
That's shocking to me. That is really shocking. I really feel like they've messed up the transition. Another second out. And even if I lose a second a lap to the end of the race, they won't catch me. But it's probably going to be more than a second eventually. And these tires really start to get bad. And there's always the classic, your tires exploded because we said they did scenario as well, when they get worn. It's percentage scale for the wear on the tires, but 100% is not 100%. 100% is actually like 75%. It's at that point when the tires may just fail. I mean, in real life, these inners would have just... Between the inners and the hot cars, the racing line would be baked dry. There's just no way that it would stay wet for this long with no rain. They must have made a mistake. Still about a second a lap.
A new strategy is available on the MFT. Got that confirmed.
Alright. We've not gotten DRS, but they're saying softs. Must mean it's very close. Seems a bit risky, but everything we're doing right now is a bit risky, to be honest. There it is. Take it nice and easy. Everyone else is gonna pit here too. We just have a ton of extra gap right now.
Okay, the stewards have now enabled DRS. DRS is now online.
We can do this. Nice and easy. Whew, okay. 5 laps. 5 laps on soft tires. Basically qualifying laps. But we don't even really need to do that because of the rain, or because of the extra pit stop, because of the rain. Rain on the brain. They didn't pit?
Exit now.
You absolute madmen. Are they gonna try and go to the end?
Look after these tires. tyres now.
Oh,
we won't finish the race on this compound.
that won't end well for them. I'm gonna destroy them. I think. Unless these are just cars that didn't have pit priority.
We have 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Oh man, even if they stay out, we are just gonna blow by them. I gotta remember the track isn't actually dry. I've saved a bunch of fuel. I really want to also try and get fast lap. I'm pit greedy, but look at the difference. Yeah, I guess they just didn't have their pit box open for them. And here we go. It's time to fly. Get outplayed, Codemasters. Thought you could bring me down. Thought you could dampen my spirits. Nuh-uh. I can pull some BS strategies myself. Alright, don't wreck the car though. That would be a shame. Oh man, we really did have a phenomenal car for this race. If it had been a dry race the whole time, I think we had a car very capable of a podium. I probably should have waited another lap, but I know these tires degrade real quick. 25.69, nice. Oh, dang it. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter if we get fast lap. Doesn't help that they have DRS.
3 laps of fuel remaining.
I'm still on a pretty good one here. Track's really gotten a lot better this lap. A little bit wide there. Not a big deal. Using all the power.
Moving to mix 2. Fuel to mix 2.
I'm doing a thing, Jeff. Calm down. Let me do the thing. There we go. That's all I'll have to give. And now just 2 normal laps. We have a whole pit stop worth of gap. Well, we're not gonna get fast lap because of cars with DRS. But that's okay. That is okay. I don't assume that I can gain enough battery power for another attempt this lap. Got so much gap to give up. There's not enough time to get the braking energy into it. Trying to use the brakes as much as I can. %23% isn't going to be enough. I don't know, we'll see what happens. Oh, the fast laps, 22s, wow. As the track continues to dry and get better. Yeah, it's definitely gotten quicker. Purple sector 1.
Less than a lap of fuel now. The tank is empty.
Less than a lap of race. Sorry, engine. I'm doing a thing. It's gonna be quick. I don't think it's gonna be quick enough. Oh. Ah, ran out of fuel. Ah, I think we might have had it too. Hey. Oh, manual master.
Just amazing. Well done.
Oh man. Suck it, Formula One.
Victory for Alfa Romeo. The team will certainly be celebrating tonight. Talk to me, Ants.
This game tried to wear me down.
Apart from the competition today.
Well, I know it's a bit of a boring answer, but the truth is they simply had the best speed package on the day.
That is a dumb answer is what it is. That's not even true.
With their brilliant driving, showing that they're a force to be reckoned with out there on the track. They'll certainly be building on that fan base after today's excellent results.
Verstappen looks pissed. Oh
Let's
man.
Have a look then at the drivers' standings. Despite the best efforts of our championship leader, that lead has taken a bit of a knock today. Now, let's discuss, Ants. Who would you say is a contender for driver of the day?
Well, for me, it's got to be Lewis Hamilton. The multiple world champion may be the boring choice at this point, but you can't argue that he's a driver deserving of his reputation.
It's time to
Sure.
check out the constructors' standings. The lead at the top comes down after a strong weekend from the challenging pack. There was also a strong showing from the McLaren team today as they make their way up the standings. After an event like that, who knows what the sport has in store for us next time? Be sure to join us again as we continue to bring you the latest excitement in Formula One.
Yeah, that was good. That was good. I was pretty down in the dumps at the beginning of this race. I gotta be honest. I was just feeling real dejected, but that felt good. It felt good. I felt like I drove as good as I could have hoped. Not perfect by any means, but I did everything I needed to do with the rain, and then that strategy call was everything, really. That was it's very fortunate that they just didn't consider at all that 3 wide into turn 1. That was really a good start. It's really fortunate that they just didn't consider at all that it might be drying out. They don't ever slip in the rain. They also don't ever try anything. Like, they never try a weird tire strategy. They never try to be the first on pit road or anything like that. It's all very procedural. So we have the ability to think outside of the box. So that makes it a little bit more fun. Like, when we can try to make things happen that even out the competition a little bit more. Big mark on the side of the car there. I think we missed the incident there with Hamilton. They never showed that. Was it Hamilton? It was somebody. There's somebody that I, like, booped into the side of at some point. Random moment. Yep, I remember that moment. Really? Are they gonna show any passes? Or I guess most of our passes actually happened in pit strategy. Just making this turn, everybody. Everybody's pitting now. That was a turning point right there. Staying out on the same set of inners. I don't know what that was. There was smoke on the track. Oh, that's running out of fuel to the line. Oh, man. Good stuff. Good stuff. Alright, we can move forward from that. We can move forward. Any interview?
Great work out there today. Let's have your thoughts. Judging from today's race, it must be pretty hard to fend off Devon when he wants to pass.
I want the answer of, I don't know, I never actually saw him.
You took the top points today. Was it a comfortable win?
Comfortable? I don't know about comfortable. I would say it was
You were cutting
interesting.
your way through the field during the race.
Let's see. Let's get the air department a little happier.
Well, looks like your luck has changed. Things went a lot better than last weekend, didn't
They
they?
did. There we go. Now we get the chassis department. Happy?
Great. Well, that's everything.
Pretty boring interview overall, to be honest. Oh, man. That wasn't our first win, was it? I think it was. We had podiums. We hadn't won. Is that true? I need to look. Really? Butler turned a fast lap. I guess everybody did because I ran out of fuel on the last lap. Oh, well. Good enough. A lot of good resource points. 2 clean races. Hey, look at that. Total satisfaction from Alpha. There's no way we're not going to be #1 driver
Great work.
at
That's
the end
the kind of result I'm looking for.
of
Keep it
this contract negotiation. Alright, well, I guess we won't be looking at... I'm pretty sure that is our first win. Because we gotta start next episode with this. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you next time.